Rolex was untouchable, the most powerful watch brand on earth, and yet one decision nearly destroyed everything. For decades, people believed Rolex was too big to fail. Unlimited demand, unlimited money, total dominance. But behind the scenes, Rolex came closer to collapse than almost anyone realizes. And the reason had nothing to do with competition. It was their own success. By the mid-1900s, Rolex had done something no other watch brand ever managed. They weren't just selling watches, they were selling status. You didn't buy a Rolex because it told time. You bought it because it told the world who you are. Presidents wore them, explorers trusted them, CEOs measured success by them. Rolex became the symbol of achievement itself. And that's where the problem started. In the 1970s, everything changed. Timekeeping was no longer rare. Cheap quartz watches flooded the market. They were more accurate, easier to produce, and far cheaper. Suddenly, mechanical perfection didn't matter anymore. People didn't care how a watch worked, they only cared that it worked. And Rolex refused to adapt. Here's the mistake. Rolex believed prestige made them untouchable. They dismissed quartz watches as toys. They doubled down on tradition. They refused to compete on price, technology, or accessibility. Other Swiss watchmakers thought the same way. Most of them didn't survive. Factories shut down, jobs disappeared, entire companies collapsed. The Swiss watch industry was bleeding, and Rolex was not immune. It was just slower to fail. Sales slowed, relevance weakened, and for the first time, the question became real. What happens if people stop caring about luxury watches altogether? Rolex faced the terrifying truth. Prestige alone does not save a brand, relevance does. Instead of chasing technology, Rolex made a different move. They repositioned. They stopped selling watches as a tool. They sold them as a symbol of permanence. In a disposable world, Rolex became timeless. In a digital age, they became mechanical. In a fast world, they became slow. Scarcity was intentional. Marketing became emotional. Ownership became an achievement against. Rolex didn't beat quartz technology. They ignored it and rewrote the rules. Rolex survived not because it was too big to fail, but because it knew when not to compete. That's the real danger of success. Because history proves the one thing: the bigger the empire, the closer it is to collapse. This wasn't the worst story. The next one is even bigger. Subscribe, because money doesn't save you from bad decisions.